Age of Sigmar Warcry Matched Play Battle Report. Ironjawz vs Ossiarch Bonereapers. Also sign up to become a member in the link in the description below to watch Skaven vs Ossiarch Bonereapers. Hey there guys, welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming. It's Luke here as always, and I've got Pete back with me. Some of you new guys might not have seen Pete yet. He used to come on for Underworlds, and you have been on for Warcry.
Yep.
So our regular Warcry subscribers, you'll notice Pete Nighthaunt probably before. I think it's only been Nighthaunt before, hasn't it? I think so. Yeah, for Warcry anyway. But today, got Bonereapers, exciting. First Bonereapers on the channel. Should be a really good test for different warbands now, because I know that I'm looking forward to seeing some of the abilities that they've got. And I'm going to be bringing Ironjawz. Al's got left his Ironjawz with me and is to allow me to use those, so I thought we'd throw them in there, give you a bit of variety. But otherwise, I think we'll get into this one, Pete, and we'll see you there, guys. Okay then, so the Oryx for this game, the Ironjawz. Thanks Al, as always, for letting us borrow the models. I hope I do you proud. Walk and all that jazz. But we got dagger, shield, hammer for me here. It's going to be dagger with two hard boys with the dual wielding chopper and smasher. In the middle we've got a hard boy with Orc Forge big chopper and another with chopper and smasher. And then I've got an ally in there, war chanter, who can give that nice attacks buff from the aura. In the hammer on the end there, I've got the brute boss with boss chopper on the right hand side, and then I'm going to count the drummer there as dual weapons again, hard boy. And here we go, the Bonereapers, very much Tomb King inspired, Pete, I think.
Absolutely.
And they look lovely already. Managed to get them up. We've done a lot of work on those to get them ready, so well done on that one. But we'll start on the left hand side here and go through the list. So on the left hand side, Pete, if we can remember the names of them.
Over here. So
sorry, mine left.
That's the dagger, so it's just two regular Mortek guards.
Nice, and we'll come into the middle.
Yep, so
your shield.
That's the shield. So we're a single Mortek guard, a stalker with spirit blades, and that's the leader.
On the right hand side.
Then going into the hammer, we've got a Mortek guard with Soul Cleaver Great Blade, and a stalker with the Dread Falchions.
Nice, liking it. And that is the full warband for the Bonereapers. Right then, so the table setup for today is as follows: a lovely desert terrain setup. You've got the UrbanMatz rocks here. Go and check him out in the link in the description below. He does some really nice pre-painted stuff, especially the rocks for this kind of terrain setup. Great for Warcry. You've got all the Warcry spikes and the platforms and things, and the ruins from the core set. The mat is Playmats.eu. It's technically a Martian desert mat, but it works nicely for Sigmar as well. Otherwise, I think we'll get into a priority roll here, and we'll see who gets the roll on the table as well, Pete. We're going to roll on the new annual today for the battle plan, and a 6 for Pete for the Bonereapers. That's a good start. So roll again for me there, Pete, and see what number we get for the battle plan.
Okay, we'll do.
3s. Alright then guys, so Cleanse is the one we've rolled for, number 3. In the, if you want to check it out, it's in the annual 2019 for Warcry. As you can see, there you go, you've got the actual deployment zone. Are you going to be blue, Pete, since you're on that side anyway?
Simple.
Okay, so Bonereapers are going to be blue so that Pete can keep his shield on his side, keeps it simple for him. Victory condition for this one for Cleanse. The battlefield is divided halfway along its width and length into quarters of equal dimensions, so you've got 4 rectangles. At the end of each battle round, each player scores 3 victory points for each quarter of the battlefield that has more fighters from their warband wholly within it than that does enemy fighters. Models within more than one quarter do not contribute towards the number of models in any quarter. In addition, each warband scores a victory point for each enemy fighter taken down. At the end of 4 battle rounds, it's whoever has the most victory points. I really like this one. I've played it once before, and it's a really nice game type. You get points for kills and for claiming territory, so it works out really nicely, this one. Right then, we're set up for this game. Ironjawz have dropped in. We've got 2 hard boys on this side, and you've got 2, I keep forgetting the names, 2
Mortek guards.
2 Mortek guard on that side for Pete. That's both of our daggers. My shield is going to drop in here, Pete's shield on that side, so we've got a lot of big fighters coming in battle round 2, and also from the flanks on the edges there, because you've got another big Stalker in that, and I've got my leader Brute in there as well. So we've got lots to come on battle round 2 onwards. Otherwise, this first round's more or less just going to be moving around, positioning for the second battle round, and pretty much claiming 6 points each probably there. Yeah. So I mean, what we'll do is we'll go into probably initiative roll. We're not going to be pulling twists this week again, or this game again, because I wanted to test out Bonereapers, etc., without twists intervening for now. But initiative roll for the Ironjawz is going to be a Yahtzee. That is 6 singles, which, to be honest, for the first battle round, I don't need good. We're not going to need much abilities. So go for it there, Pete.
Really going to count for much, are they?
No, double 5, double 4. So you might be able to help your movement a bit, maybe. Might help you, maybe, I suppose, if you really need it. But yeah, 6 singles for me. I'm going to definitely bank my wild dice. I'm guessing you're going to do the same, Pete?
Absolutely, yeah.
So we'll both bank our wild dice. I will quickly get into the first battle round here because there's not much else to really be doing. Okay, so I've put a little cross in the middle there, guys, so we know exactly where the middle point is for these rectangles. This hard boy is literally just going to move up to that edge of that quarter, right in the middle, so that I'm claiming that quarter at the moment. On to Pete. What are we thinking for yours, Pete? Similar kind of thing, maybe? Okay, so you're going to move down behind there.
He's just going to take a little bit cover behind there.
Okay, my other hard boy then will go straight away, claim that quarter. Side by side. And then you're going to... I suppose he's similar kind of spot positioning, isn't he? So he's going to make sure he's holding that table quarter there as well. That is the end of the first battle round. Just literally a lot of movement there, wasn't there? And once the reserves drop in now, things will start to escalate quite a bit, I reckon. And initiative dice will matter much more. But it is going to be initiative roll off here. At the end of that battle round, it's 6 points apiece, I believe. 3 for each table quarter. We own. Initiative roll for the Ironjawz for battle round 2. And it is going to be double 3 and 4 singles. I'm liking my singles at the moment, but I do get a double that time, and I've got 2 wild dice to spend as well as Pete. So go for it, Pete. You've got the Bonereapers. Ooh, double 6, double 3, and 2 singles. Okay then, so Ironjawz have made, or I've made, another single for a 6 just to counteract that one that I've taken out from the 5. So turned one of the singles into a double 5. I've already got a double 3. And I made the other single to make sure that Pete couldn't challenge me for it. So Pete's only used one of his wild dice for a triple 6, and he's got a double 3 and 2 singles. So I will take initiative, and you've banked a dice for next turn, Pete.
Yep.
We're going to bring in reserves now, and since it's my initiative, it will be me dropping reserves in, followed by Pete. So reserves have dropped in. It started with me. I've got the War Chanter and 2 hard boys here. On that side, I've got my Brute and the hard boy dropping in from this flank. For Pete, you've got one of your Stalkers. You've got your leader and your normal Skelly over the back. And then over here, you've got a Stalker dropping in, and then you've got another Skelly on that side, I believe, with the dual glaive, yeah. So that is reserves dropping in. It's my initiative for battle round 2 here, and it's going to be War Chanter activating. He is going to double move. So he's going to double move 6, and that will get him within an inch of that Skelly, just about. So he can get to there and be within an inch. Then he's going to use my double 3 and use that for his war chanting ability, which allows any fighter that's within 6 of him, whilst they're making their attacks, gets +1 attack action, and that lasts till the end of the battle round. So not a bad little aura. So activating the Skelly, who's just been charged into, so you're going to move him back, disengage back, should I say, and then moving again, I guess.
Yeah. So he'll just carry on around the rock.
And he's pushing back around the corner. I'm going to double move here with an hard boy, and he's going to get up alongside my leader there. Okay, and then because I am just about within 6 of the glaive there, I'm going to spend my double 5 and get a bonus move action for a charge. So I've got to move towards him. So that's that hard boy done. It's onto your activation again here, Pete. So using a double 3 for the Stalker.
So give him a bonus move.
And closest to the closest enemy, which is the hard boy there. Get within an inch. Nice. And you got how many attacks? 5 with him, I think it was.
5, yeah.
Use one of those. And that is strength 4.
Strength 4, yeah.
So 4s are needed against the hard boy. Oh, not so good.
So 5 damage so far.
5. I'm down to 10 health left. Could have been better that though.
Yeah.
And again.
Want to see some more crits, please?
Yeah. Oh, a bit better there. It's 3 hits and a crit. That's probably enough, isn't it?
That's another 11.
Oh, he's down.
Isn't it?
Yeah, our boy goes down. Nasty stuff. So that's a point to Pete on top of the 6 we've already got, so it's 7 to 6 right now.
That's it, actually.
So the Brute's going to activate. He's just going to push double move 6 straight up the flank there. Help control that quarter still as well. Glaive's going to go, and he's going to budge 3 for his move up to within an inch and get an attack off, yeah?
Yep, so 3.
Into the yard boy, strength for the glaive.
Is,
the big dual sword.
4.
So 4s are needed. Go for it. Oh, not a good roll for him. Okay.
Left his line.
So next up for me, Hard Boy over there. He's also just going to double move 6. Get up next to the leader there. There we go. That's the other Hard Boy done.
Okay.
Double moving the Stalker there. He can just move within an inch there. We know he's got enough for a double move there. Got him in there, and then it's the Hard Boy there will probably just go because I am within 6 still of the Chanter. So that gives him the +1 attacks. So that's probably actually quite good. I might as well go into the Stalker. So 4 attacks instead of 3 for the War Chanter.
+1 from the Chanter,
this causes more damage because it's the dual chopper. So strength 4, toughness 4.
Yeah.
So 4s. 2 hits for 4 damage. See if we can get some crits in this roll. And we do get a crit and hit. So that is another 6. Nice. So yeah, 10 damage from the Hard Boy. Not bad at all. So at least I've got to make use of that double a bit this round. So yeah, Hard Boy here. It's a hard decision for me because Pete's activation, he's waited over there, yeah, with the skelly.
That's right.
And he's got the decision with 1 action to just push over the line there into that quarter. A very smart plan. I'm going to double move for 6 with this Hard Boy and just come around the corner of the rock there, but staying in that quarter. Onto you, Pete. You've just got those 2 at the back left, so you've got lots of options here, even though it's only 2 fighters.
And uses
triple for the leader. +3 movement.
Unstoppable advance.
So yeah, you get half the ability, +3 movement to both of those fighters because they're in the same battle group. So double moving the leader right into my quarter here, which contests it. Double moving the skelly into my quarter there as well. So just pulling back with his last action then, yeah. So pulling back 3.
Just in case.
Because yeah, he waited, I forgot about that. End of battle round 2, you will have this quarter, that far quarter over there. I will control though that quarter there because I have 2 of your 1, and this one here is contested. So that means you're +6 points, and I'm +3. And you had a extra point this round for a kill as well. So going into battle round 3, it's going to be pretty interesting here, and we'll have to see how initiative roll goes. So 13 points to 9 to the Bonereapers right now, but it's going to be initiative roll, Ironjawz, double 6, and 4 singles again for me. What is going on with my singles this game? Crazy stuff. Okay, so there we go. And Pete, I believe you banked 1 last round.
That's right. Yeah.
So you're going to have another wild dice. Double 6, double 3, and 2 singles. So still no quads in play this game yet. But there's the ability for both of us to make triples here as well. So I have initiative for the Ironjawz currently, and I'll have to apply my wild dice first. So I've made a 666, guys, and kept my 4 singles there. Getting a bit of warg action this round. Pete has used both of his bank wild dice, or both his bank wild dice and his normal one. 666 and made another double there because you couldn't really challenge for initiative very well anyway there. You could have rolled off against me, but not really worth spending 2 on. So it will be into Ironjawz battle round 3 their initiative. I'm going to pop off that 666 warg madness for my with my brute leader. That means both of them there will get +6 move per move, so that's 9 movement each action. So the brute here.
I don't think we'll get in now. Can you get in there?
Yeah, 1 move will get him in.
Yeah.
So the brute, he'll actually move around over the rock there and just stay in that quarter. So brutal stuff right round into you, and then he'll get an attack action off. So 3 attacks, strength 6 because he's an absolute beast. So it's on 3s. Oh, 2 crits. That's 12 damage. Ouch. Luckily, he hasn't got an ability dice to use Duff Up the Big Thing, and obviously he's used the ability already. But when he gets to use Duff Up the Big Thing later, that could be pretty nasty. But that was pretty nice. 12 damage already. Okay then. So Stalker's going for you, Pete. Double 2 for onslaught. +1 attack, that takes you up to 4 attacks. Strength 5, toughness 4 for 3s. Crit and a hit, not bad at all.
So that's 9 damage so far.
9, 6 more needed from the second attack. Still got Onslaught, so see what we can do. Oh, what does a crit do?
That's 6 damage.
Oh,
Just.
perfect. I feel like these Stalkers are designed to kill these hard boys, actually, like perfect numbers.
Yeah, every time,
Yeah. So nice, another hard boy down, and it's looking harder for the Ironjawz now this round. That's both your actions, though, so it is on to my go. Right, then the hard boy here is going to go 4 attacks into your dual wielder.
Yeah, so he's the toughest 4.
So strength 4, so it's going to be on 4s then. Oh, 2 crits. What is with my crits today? That is 8 damage. So
yeah, 2 health left.
Yeah, he's down.
We knew that was coming.
Crit and a hit, so he is down. Nicely done from the hard boy.
I'm going to use his Unstoppable Advance ability again.
666. And gaining 3 movement to everybody in that battle group.
So he's now movement 6.
Okay, so then he's going to make a move. You're going to get around the other side of me there, yeah? And then an attack action, I guess?
Yeah, that's right. 4 attacks.
Yeah, so 4s are needed. Crit and a hit.
So 6 damage.
6 damage, okay. You know what, we're going to go with the War Chanter. He's going to make a move in, and he's going to do his 5 attacks. And these can be quite nasty if he gets crits on these, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, don't want to see them.
No, I'm sure you don't. Crit heaven! Oh, we get a crit.
Okay.
Crit and a hit. I think it's strength 4, so I need 4s there. 7 damage into the Stalker, who's already taken 10, I think.
That's
so
right.
he's down to 13 health.
It's not likely.
Your activation, so you're going to use...
this guy here.
Okay, and he's going to make a move.
Yeah.
And then an attack.
Make a move into there.
Get within an inch. There he goes.
Then I'll pop a double just to give him...
Onslaught. So you're going to use Onslaught's +1 attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 dice now.
Yeah, strength 3, toughness 4.
5 then.
So looking for 5. So really I'm looking for
efficient crits, yeah. Get a crit.
Get one. It's not enough
to get for that.
3 damage.
Ooh, he's down to... So he was on 6 damage. He's on 6 health remaining. Okay, so the hard boy. Yeah. So this is going to be 4 attacks. I don't have any ability dice for this though, so it's going straight into the smaller guy. Toughness 4 or 5 for the shield?
5.
Well, okay, so this is 5.
Should have a shield there.
Crit fishing. We get a crit, which is 4 damage, but I've got a second load, remember? So there we go. And ooh, that might just keep you alive there. So there we go, 6 damage overall. He's down to 4 health remaining on that fighter. So activating the Skelly around the corner there. What's he going to do? So you're going to double 6 move and get yourself around the corner there. Just fall back a bit and hold that table quarter down a bit. So it's contested still, but then you've got the choice over there, I suppose.
Yeah, I've got a choice then of
exactly.
popping across if I need to.
So the hard boy here has got 9 movement, more than enough to come around the edge there and stay within that quarter. And then he's going to attack the Stalker. 4 attacks. See what if we can shave some more off him here. And no would be the answer. I get 1 hit for damage.
Yeah,
so okay, you're going to go into the hard boy. Odds are you probably should take him down really, but it's going to be close. Go for it. Oh, there's 1 crit. You need it's 4s as well, so it is only the crit so far. That's 5 damage.
So 10 left.
10 health left. 2 crits would take it right out. 2 crits or crit and 3 hits. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I really thought you might do that there. 4 more damage, so he's on 6 health remaining. Okay, so it is on to calculating at the end of that battle round the points. This guy left over here. What's he going to do, Pete? The same as last round, actually. He was the last one to go.
Yeah.
But he's just kind of holding that table quarter down, really.
I think so.
Pulling him back all the way around the corner there, just to guarantee me not giving him a point. Other than that, we'll calculate points. I believe Pete has +6, because you hold this quarter and that quarter. I get +3 for that quarter, and this is contested for 0. Yeah. So you're +6, Pete, and I'm +3. Okay then, so end of that battle round, we've worked out the points. Going into the final battle round here, it could still be alright for the Ironjawz, I think, if I can get lots of kills in next round, which I'm already in combat with some of my bigger stuff, so I think we could deal out some real damage next round. So let's go into the roll then, Pete, for initiative. It's going to be Ironjawz. Quad 5. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And I've got a wild dice to use. You banked 1, Pete. Yeah. So I've got 2 singles and a quad 5. Go for it. Bonereapers. And you're getting... Oh, I thought you had a triple there. Double 2, double 1, and 2 singles. So not bad still. But you've got 2 wild dice to use. I've got the 1. And I will have to
roll off.
Oh, it's a roll off actually. I just realised. Yeah, so roll off for initiative first, 3 for the Ironjawz, and a 2 for the Bonereapers. So I will currently have initiative. Wild dice then. It's a mad last round here, I think. Double 4 for me. Then Pete was left open for the. I knew I was going to lose initiative there either way, to be honest. But I'm fairly confident without initiative anyway. Pete's made a single to gain initiative and made a double 4, so you got 3 doubles there, Pete. Round 4, final battle round, no matter what here, I reckon. So it is going to be Bonereapers battle round 4. Okay then, so Stalker in the middle is your first activation, Pete?
That's right, yeah.
Double 1.
Use Onslaught.
Nice, so bonus attack, which puts him up to 6, that one I believe.
That's right, yeah.
Nasty stuff. On 4s, into the hard boy, that kills him already, I believe.
Yep, that's it.
That's what you
damage.
wanted.
So.
That's what you wanted. And then you're going to get disengage, I guess, if you want to.
I think so. We'll just there's no point taking a double swing from.
So there we go. Just disengaging him enough so you're outside of an inch, so that it makes me make a move action. Basically, that makes sense. So the War Chant will go. Use the double 4. He's going to activate his War Chant ability rather than Onslaught, because then everybody within 6, including himself, gets +1 attacks till the end of the battle round, rather than just Onslaught. So then the War Chanter will use 6's attacks to go into the Stalker, which is going to be on 4s. Oh, whoa! Oh my god, okay, so I wasn't expecting him to do it in 1 attack, but he's done it there. That's 22 damage. Well, that was funny. He just completely took the Stalker apart. He's just the bones that are now in his hands are actually the Stalker. And then he's got an action left. He's just going to hold up this quarter, and he'll go over that direction. Nothing much else really to be done there. That's him done. It's on. Oh, actually, sorry. He will stay over there because in case he lives. So he'll stay there. Yeah. You're going to go with the leader then?
Yeah, so I'm going to use my leader. Take the +1 damage.
Okay.
Which is
for your double?
Yeah.
That's the generic double for them, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, on the leader, and then the leader will go up to +1 damage to 3 for the normal damage. So 4s then, 4 attacks into the hard boy, should be killing him on 2 hits here. And it's 4s, so he's down to 3 health remaining.
So I'm going to have to take a second swing, aren't I?
Yep. I mean, you only need 1 hit here, but you could be flunking it. Could do.
No, you
only just, but yeah. So our boy goes down. Nicely done.
Takes another point.
That's a point for you. Okay, so the leader's going to activate for me. It's going to be a quad 5 for Rampage, and it's going to be free move, which I'll move to there. So I've got options. I'll stay within an inch. And then free attack action with the Brute, 3 attacks, strength 6 for 3s. Crit and 2 hits, that is 12 damage.
Probably going down.
5 health left, that was 12 more damage. First attack action, that'll take him out.
Definitely do it.
He's gone. He's gone for 9 damage. And then I've got an action left here. Okay then, so more or less after that happening, I gained a point for that, for the kill. So that would put me up to... So I'd be up to 15 points. Activations for the rest of the round. You could double move this skelly into the corner there. That would get you contested there. Yep. You'd hold this quarter for +3. Hold that one. Although I could move into that one, I guess, but it wouldn't make any difference. It would just be 3 or contest. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I could contest both of those, and that one would be contested, but you'd be holding that one anyway. So no matter what would happen, it'd be +3 points to you. So then it would be 5 points for you there, Pete, I think, to my 15. Yeah. So Bonereapers, really well done, Pete. I mean, you guys won't have really noticed it on just from watching the video, but we really took a while, didn't we, over decisions.
That was a really tactical game.
Such a chess match, to be honest. It took me too long to get some of my Orkies in, I think, there. I wish I'd put more hard boys with my leader so that the Warg affected more of the hard boys. That would have been a bit more movement. That being said, he was pretty cool, to be honest. He did also give me the nice double buffs that helped me get some kills in the end. I think your Stalkers, you planned them well because they soaked up some of my damage early on. I think you got the kills ahead of me early on, which helped with the objectives.
And also the leader's ability to buff the movement, so send them from
Definitely.
3 to movement 6.
Yeah, nice stuff. And they seem quite strong, and we still haven't, unfortunately, been able to see the quad that game. The quad ability. I really want to see that from the Bonereapers, because they have basically, if you were to have a quad 6, you could add 6 attacks for both attack actions for that activation. I just think that could be insane, but we haven't quite been able to see it yet. But I'm sure we will at some point in the future. I'm sure Pete will be back with some Bonereaper action.
Definitely.
But yeah, awesome game, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave us comments. Let us know what you think of the Bonereapers. What are you thinking of them? Obviously, Ironjawz. Ironjawz are always really hard to play. They are one of the lower tier kind of warbands to be able to try and use. They're so elitey. They're so slow, unfortunately. But if you do plan them well, you can pull off that warg for the extra movement and the charges. So it's kind of a hit and miss with their Ironjawz. If you know how to play them well, I think you can really get a hang of them. But yeah, let us know what you think, guys. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, and happy skirmishing.